come back out, do some more body work. Got all that dust off and swept out. Grabbed the leaf blower, cleaned out the garage, so all that dust from sanding is out of here. So I'm gonna pick up the stud welder, start on the other side. There are some small little hell dents and stuff in the roof, so see how I want to go about doing those. But today I'm just going to be worrying about that rear quarter. And I did get a bottle in for the welder, so got that in. Still need to practice a little bit, so I'll try to hook all that stuff up tonight, do some practice welding before I try to hit the quarters or the rockers. But for the most part, I'm gonna throw you guys on time lapse, see if anybody threw up any new videos lately, and just get to working. So I thought that was gonna take a lot longer than it did, but it's not perfect, but you can tell a difference. I'm not sure how well it's picking up on camera before, but this was dented in right here and on the bottom. Now I got it pulled out for the most part. There are some small little dents in there, but I don't want to work it too much and mess it up. So I'm going to stop here, and when I start the primer and a little bit of body filler and stuff, if there are little small dents, I might throw one more or two more on right here. But as far as any like small minor dents, if it could be filled with high build primer or a little bit of body filler, I'll go that route. But I didn't want to fill the whole dent in like it was before. I'm okay with small dents and dings with a little bit of body filler. But if I didn't pull it out like I did just now, it would have been a lot more body filler, and that's what I didn't want. So I think next I'll end up coming over here, might mess with that just a little bit more, and then that small dent on the rocker. But other than that, like I said, this dent, still gotta get some. I think I'm gonna go with the fiberglass filler on here. I was looking at the body soldering, but I don't know. Might try to pull this out a little bit, at least in here. So pull this out a little bit, and then this dent right down here, I'll pull that out. So pretty much goes from here all the way to here. So just throw a few studs along there and pull that out slowly. But yeah, right in here. Wow, it actually looks worse on camera, but throw a couple studs here and start pulling it out. And then that hole, like I said, probably just do some short hair fiberglass filler and just get that molded right. But other than that, like I said, there's some small hell dings on the roof, but not worried about those. Maybe when I throw the sound deadening and the headliner in, might push that out a little bit. But like I said, that stuff, not too worried about it. A little bit of high build primer, maybe some body filler. It'll cover all that up. And as far as this Bondo that was on the trunk, it's very minor, so not even worried about that. Primer and some blocking will fix that. As far as this door goes, might be a little bit in here, but I don't think it's enough to actually pull out. So I don't know, it's tough to say. Just don't want to mess it up more. So I don't know, I think I might just leave that. And then yeah, all this stuff where this Bondo was, I don't think it's enough to justify putting a stud on it and trying to pull it out. I think just smooth it out once I prime it and body filler it. So that's it. And so do the rocker. That'll probably be its own video. It's gonna be a little bit more work, but other than that, I think that's it. Not really seeing anything else. The reason this door doesn't line up, I think once I do that door striker, I'll be able to adjust a little bit and get that to line up. So yeah, I'm stop talking, put you guys back on the time lapse, and just start with the door and that bottom rocker. Might be one here. Yeah, there's definitely one here, so might throw one right here. Pull that out a little bit. Oh, this whole thing is, so might throw a couple here, so be one right in here, then a couple right along here. But yeah, it's Bodywork. I'm not a fan of it, but definitely not paying somebody else to do it. So get back to it. There you have it. That dent's pulled out a little bit better. Still not perfect. I didn't want to work it too much because it is already burned through, and I just didn't want to mess up even more. So pulled it out. It's not perfectly smooth, but when I do this fiberglass filler, I'll just smooth that out. Yeah, some Bondo or something. So yeah, not too bad, so not too worried about it. Same thing with this rocker. Pulled it out for the most part. Like I said, there are some small dents in there still, but with primer and a little bit of body filler, not too concerned about it. And the last up was this rear quarter. So for the most part, it's pulled out. I'm happy with it, but like I said, once later down the line, I'll see the imperfections with the primer when I start sanding. So I might go back, and there's a crease right here, so I don't know if I'm about to hammer that in or pull the rest out a little bit, but we'll see later down the road. But that's it for today. I think that's everything I needed the stud welder for. One last overview. Everything else will be, yeah, that's all the major dents. So everything else, I'm not keep saying it, but it'd be a little bit of body filler, primer, sand it down, and smooth it out that way. So that's all I got. I think all the stud welding will be one video, and then, like I said, probably mess around tonight with the welder and try to get my MIG welding situated before I weld in that rocker. Other than that, happy with how it's turning out. For the most part, all the body lines will line up. Everything nice and smooth. So it's not a show car, but it's gonna be nice.